enough. Sitting here sipping on cold truth.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Second down and 3. In motion, Lamb. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
May to throw on second down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Devon Clark. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Off the play fake, here's May. Now a shot here, deep middle. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Cardinals will take over possession here at the 44.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On play action, here's May. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's complete to Cavante Turpin. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Prescott again. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the... the ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. It'll be first and... After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. They send him right out of the slot. Now a second down throw for Prescott. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
We'll go play action with May. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. shotgun. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Etienne ahead out of the pistol. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff, Etienne. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's incomplete. Daring haul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot receiver headed right. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Yeah!
Working his way open. It's Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Working his way across the field, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. We're going to 54. 186.
Back to throw is Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Now Prescott. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it just past their 25.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Let's go. Top row 18. Panther left. Panther left. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Here's May to throw it on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be second down. They put Wilson in motion. May to throw on second down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. May to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
Cardinals 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Whoa!
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Wait, take. Wait, take.
On play action, here's Dak. Open man down the field is Turpin. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Yeah!
On the ground, it's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So, they'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get it.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A run on 1st and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. 13 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Arizona.
Let's go. Forward, 70. Riggs. Count 19. Take off.
Throwing now is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco. Ready?
May to the air once more. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw, taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go again with Benson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. A run with Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run, and here's Benson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.